And Donkey Kong just landed on a happening space, by the way. That sends Wario back to the start. Okay, 3 for Luigi right there. And he's not gonna ride the train. Alright, Wario's gonna get himself a 3. And let's see what I get here. 4. Alright, Donkey Kong, and your star to be. Alright, so we are now in the lead in first place. And now I've landed on a happening space. So, basically me, a Donkey Kong and Luigi all go back to the start. Alright, 4-player minigame for this one. Dizzy dancing. Alright, hopefully we can be the first to try to get the music though, but we'll see how it goes. Oh boy, I didn't even get anywhere close to that right here. Donkey Kong's the one that won that mini game. It was just a little bit hard for me to control my direction right here of where I was going. Oh, that's alright. Alright, 7 for Donkey Kong. And he's doing another mini game. Oh boy, it's the Bowser Bomb. I think we do have another good chance of being safe for Bowser right here, but let's just hope that we don't get screwed over at the very least. Luigi just got an 8. Alright, Wario's gonna get a 7. He's not gonna ride the train. And we get a 4. Alright, it's time for Bowser to take another turn here. Alright, 9, 4, and 2 for a total of 15. Oh, he's decided to go this way. Interesting. And it's also interesting that Bowser literally landed on his own space. Alright, we're going into a 4-player minigame, and now we're playing Sneak and Snore. I always hate this piece of garbage. Alright, let's just do this. Alright, Luigi's out. Oh no! Oh, so close! So it's a shame we're not gonna quite make it to the end right there, but we tried. So Wario was the only one left out here that still has a chance, and he makes it. Alright, 4 for Donkey Kong. He's not riding the train. And he lost some points there on the red space. Alright, 6 for Luigi. He's also not riding the train. Alright, it's a 10 for Wario. Looks like he's gonna get that star right there. So now Wario's on the board. And looks like the next star's on the right-hand side of the board. Alright, Wario's seen that boo over there. Oh boy! He's taking away some of my coins. $21. So that's going to prevent me from having enough money for a star right now, but we can try to build it back up. Alright, we get a 7. Alright, I will head that way. Alright, this may be a little bit of a gamble right here that I'm taking, but I'm going to ride the train. Alright, where am I going? I'm going forwards. Now I already sent all my calls back to the start. Alright, I said that was actually a very nice decision there that I made. I'll gladly take it. Alright, Toad Bandstand is what we're playing next. And I'm pairing up with my brother Luigi. Alright, let's do this. Alright, who wins? It's me and Luigi that take it. Very nice. And we're also going to take over the lead in first place as well. Alright, on to the next turn, and Donkey Kong gets a 9. Alright, he's losing coins there on that red space. Alright, a 1 for Luigi. And a 9 for Wario. Alright, I get an 8. No, I do not want to do the Hootenanny this time. Okay. Let's go that way right here so we can do an item mini game. Okay. Anyways, let's see what we're gonna get here. Alright! I'll gladly take the golden mushroom. Nice. Alright, time for a 1 versus 3 mini game. It looks like we're playing Move to the Music again. So this time I'm pairing up with Luigi and Wario. Another one of these mini games where it's the Townies against the monkey. Alright, that was a good start. Now let's try to get through the second round. Okay, we got it. Nice. Alright, we're heading into the last 5 turns now. Let's see the current standings. I'm in first place, Wario's in second, Luigi's in third, and Donkey Kong's in last. Alright, Koopa's gonna predict that Donkey Kong will win. And like always for the rest of the game, all blue and all red spaces are now going to be doubled to 6 coins. And we'll have a dual minigame if 2 players land on the same space. It's still anybody's game right now, but let's see what happens in the last 5 turns. Alright, Donkey Kong gets a 6. Oh, he's going to go for that battle minigame up there. Alright. Alright, 20 each this time. Alright, day at the races. Alright, Donkey Kong makes the first selection. He's going with Bomb. Luigi's picking Boo. And Wario's picking 1, so that leaves me with the Thwomp right there. Alright, let's see who's gonna win this race. Oh, it's pretty close at the line right here, but I think Donkey Kong barely got it. We gotta check the replay. Yeah, I think he did just barely get it. We'll find out for sure in a second. But at least we are gonna get some coins right here from what I am seeing. Yeah, Donkey Kong did barely win. But we still get 24 coins for coming in second. That's not bad. Alright, Luigi's getting a 5. Alright, Wario gets a 6. Now he's gotta get 5 coins to Baby Bowser. Alright, I will go ahead and bring out my golden mushroom. Six, 5, and 7 for a total of 18. Alright, we'll go that way. And I'm gonna take away some coins from Donkey Kong since he's got the most. Alright, 26, not bad. And not only that, we're also gonna be getting that star right there. Awesome. Alright, we're up to 2 stars now, and looks like the next one is gonna be right there. And I do see that Donkey Kong is pretty close to it, so he does have a likely chance that he'll get that one. So now I gotta deposit 5 coins in the Koopa Bank. Alright, 4-player minigame. And we're gonna play Lava Tile Isle. This one's certainly fun. Alright, let's do this. Alright, there goes Donkey Kong. Alright, 5 seconds left. Luigi fell down. And And it's a draw. Well, nothing much we can do on that one, but it is what it is. We still got 4 more turns remaining, and Donkey Kong's gonna get a 10. Yeah, I knew he was gonna be getting that star right there. Not surprised about that at all. But Donkey Kong is back on the board. Oh boy! Now the next star from where it is at does require us to get a skeleton key. I don't even know if any one of us are gonna get it, to be honest, but we'll have to wait and see. Donkey Kong's landing on a Bowser space. $30 coins for Bowser. But Donkey Kong only had 27 to lose. Alright, so 9 for Luigi. Alright, 4 for Wario. Oh, he's taking away some of my coins. Makes good sense since I'm the one in first place. And it's gonna be 23. And Wario's also laying on a happening space. Oh, 2. No, I land on a Bowser space. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, what do we have? Oh, I get 30 coins from Bowser as well. But I only have 19 to lose. But either way, that still doesn't help me all that much. Okay, 1 versus 3 minigame for this one. And it's gonna be lights out. So it looks like I'm pairing up with Donkey Kong and Wario. Alright, let's see what happens. Wario's out already. Alright! We got it! Alright, 3 more turns left to go, and Donkey Kong gets a 3. Now let's see what Luigi gets here. 4. It's gonna be just short of seeing Boo on this card. Alright, 2 for Wario. Now on to me. Oh, looks like I'm getting another 2. Alright, anyways, time for a 4-player minigame. And looks like we're playing Bumper Balls again! Alright! But only this time we're bowing on top of a snowy mountain. Let's try to be careful with the ice in the center too. There goes Wario. Bye, Donkey Kong! Alright, now it's down to me and Luigi. Alright! Got the win just like that! I'm down to our last 2 turns right now, and Donkey Kong gets a 4 this time. Alright, it's a 7 for Luigi. Now it's time for him to see this boo over here. Oh my god! He's taking away some of my coins. Oh well. 23. So that's gonna bring me down to only 3 coins. It's not really all that good out there, but I don't think we'll really have much of a chance to try to get to the star from where it is at. Alright, 6 for Wario. He already has an item, so he cannot do the item mini game. At 4. Alright, I'll just go that way. Just so we can get some coins on Blue's face. Okay, time for a 4-player mini game. And it looks like we're playing Totem Pole Pound again. Seems like we're getting quite a bit of repeats for mini games that we already played here. But it's still nice that we get to do this one again right here, since, like I said before, I am very good at it. Alright! Got it! Alright, now it's time to head into the last turn. Alright, 3 for Donkey Kong. And Luigi gets a 3 as well. Alright, looks like Wario's now gonna bring out that golden mushroom here. Alright, 7, 10, 4, for a total of 21. Plus, it does make good sense for Wario to use that golden mushroom now, since it is the last turn. Alright, Wario's not gonna ride the train. Alright, it's going that way. Alright, I get a 2. But we cannot do the other minigame on the last turn. Alright, let's finish things off with a 4-player minigame. And it looks like we're ending off with Roll Call. I believe this was the first minigame that we played in this segment. And now this is the last minigame we're playing. So I really do find that quite interesting. Alright, anyways, looks like we're counting the Bob-ombs again. Let's see if I can keep track of how many there are again, just like what I did before. I think I may know what it is. I'll say 13 is my answer. Got it! Nicely done. Okay, so that does it for the last turn. So let's go over the final results right now, and then we'll see who our winner is in just a moment. So here's all our stars. I did have the most of them in the end with 2. Donkey Kong Wario had 1, and Luigi was the only one that didn't even have a single star at the end. Alright, now let's check out our coins. Luigi had the most of those in the end with 75. Alright, let's head over to the bonus stars. We're going to start things off with the minigame star, and that's going to go to me. Alright, heading to the coin star. That goes to me as well. Alright, so now it's time to end things off with the happening star. And that is going to me, Donkey Kong, and Wario. Okay. Alright, now it's time to reveal the winner. Trouble just rolled into town. Bowser the Brash is robbing the first mushroom bank. It's me! I will definitely call that a great game right there, that's for sure. Take that, Bowser! I am the superstar! That's how you do it! So, we are going to get that win out there with a total of 5 stars. I will call that a very good performance right there for how this segment turned out. I'll gladly take it. So now, let's go ahead and go over our detailed results before we wrap things up for the segment. So, I had a minigame by quite a long shot right there, as you can see. In fact, I had that by 74 over Donkey Kong. Oh, look how close it was for coin right here. I barely had that by 5 over Donkey Kong. And Luigi landed on the most blue spaces. Donkey Kong landed on the most red spaces with 4. Wario at 2. And me and Luigi didn't even land on a single red space at all this whole game. And it was very close for happening too. Me, Wario, and Donkey Kong had 2 happening spaces while Luigi had 1. And nobody had any chance time spaces. Me and Donkey Kong had 1 Bowser space while Luigi and Wario didn't land on any of them. And Donkey Kong landed on the most battle spaces. I landed on the most item spaces with 4, Wario at 3, Donkey Kong at 2, and Luigi at 1. And nobody ever landed on the bank once right there. But regardless though, I'm glad we were still able to have a very good game right there in this segment. And I'm certainly happy for the way that we managed to get this win. Of course, it doesn't really matter on the coins at this point right here, because I already have the bank completely maxed out, 9,999 coins. Okay, so anyways, that is going to do it for Mario Party 2 for the Nintendo 64 as part of my 2025 Thanksgiving special, but we still have some more games to play, and I will see you all for the next segment right after this, so stay tuned.